I've got a new SA Fishing face shield on today, which I absolutely love the company. I love the face shields. They keep my face protected from the wind, from the sun. We're heading out today, and I've got a little Yum Dinger tied on with a Texas rigged. Actually with a split shot because I didn't have any bullet weights, but we're gonna see what we can catch back here in some of these ditches back behind my church. I will see you guys out there. Hey guys, ABQ Angling here, and I'm pulled up to 7-Eleven right by my house here, and I saw these really cool vehicles behind these cop cars. I'm actually headed out to go fishing, and I saw this cool like hovercraft. So I just wanted to get some pictures and video of it, show you guys what our tax dollars here in Albuquerque are going to, which, hey, I'm not sure exactly where they would use this. Maybe out on the river. But it is really cool looking. My wife just messaged me. She's worried about me filming the cops. Which the cops aren't actually here. I think they're actually inside 7-Eleven. This 7-Eleven's right next to a middle school, and sometimes they have trouble with the kids over there. But this little like light hovercraft thing, I'm gonna go in and ask them, see if I can actually get them on film. Just have them tell me what is this vehicle used for. All right, guys. Once again, I'm out here at this cool looking one, maybe two-man hovercraft for the Albuquerque Police Department. Do have one officer here. Didn't want to identify himself, but that's fine. No big deal. I just want to know about this cool vehicle.
Sure. Well, Albuquerque Police Department's had this hovercraft for quite a while. It's used for doing rescues on the Rio Grande River. That's its primary use.
Okay.
The other use is for helping during the balloon fiesta, when the gondolas, they do splashes and dashes.
Okay.
Oftentimes the balloons will go down, and then you have a bunch of people in the river and also the gondola. We can actually fit some of the gondolas in this hovercraft.
Oh wow!
And then help.
I would not even believe that.
Yeah.
As small as this thing looks, and as big as I know as some of those gondolas get.
Yeah, some of them get pretty big, and at that point you can't do anything with those except for hike them out. But we use it a lot for the balloon fiesta. It's got a new, as of a couple of years ago, well maybe a year ago, we put a fuel injected motor on it. Basically what happens is it pushes about 2/3 of the air underneath the boat, and a third of it goes out the back. And then that's what gives it its lift. It's got the skirt all along the sides. And the skirts they trap the air underneath it. It creates a bubble. And
now, before I got the camera turned on, you were telling me that there were some bodies pulled out of the river this last weekend.
I believe there was one that was one body was recovered, and so that's what this boat is also used for. Is it assists with the body recovers on the river as well as regular rescues. So, but it's a great way for us to patrol the Rio Grande, especially when it starts getting dry.
All right. Well, I thank you for your time, and I do hope you have a great day, sir.
All right. Thank you.
Looking down at the water where our carp are, and I actually think I see a turtle down there right now, but the water's still really muddy. But I'm not heading down there. I'm not heading down there today. Not heading down there today. We are going to be following one of the other ditches back here that actually heads back towards the river. To see if we can find I think I'm following this right. If not, we'll do a little exploring, see what we can find. Now this Not so sure about this. I mean, gosh, we are disgusting human beings. Look at this. Just styrofoam and plastic trash. And we got a nice little hole right here. Now again, if there's carp here, I did not bring any carp stuff. I literally brought stuff for bass and multi-species fishing. Some little soft plastics and the yum dingers. I'll throw a couple casts out. Oh, see what it does? See what it does? And I even had it rigged up for weedless too. And I gotta fix it. Thought I might have seen something flash right across the way while I was reeling that one in. This nice little spot here with this shade hanging over. It's going to be tough to get a cast down in underneath there, but you know that's where they like to hang out. Oh, and that went right over the tree. Oh, don't tell me I got hooked up in that. Oh, and I ended up in the water. This should be interesting trying to get out of here, guys. Well, it's just tennis shoes and socks and shorts. I should have stayed in the water and got my yum dinger out. I was not anticipating it being quite so slickery right where I was standing there. I'm gonna see if I can get closer over here and get it to shake loose. Possibly. I don't want to have to retie. If my wife sees this, dude, and this tree is just covered in like 1 to 2 inch thorns. So here's the deal. Let's get it all untangled except for right next to the hook itself. All right. I think I've almost got it. I'll call this day a success if I can get this one little yum dinger back. The whole day will be a success. The good thing is I've scared anything that was in here out. So that's not... Alright, so I'm trying to see exactly There we go. There we go. Oh, it didn't fall off the way I wanted it to. It fell back on the other side, but I think I'll be all right. I think. Success! Great success! Yes, boys and girls! Great success! We got it back after falling in the water. All right, I scared anything that was in that pool out. Dude, I don't know if you guys can see these ants, but they are gnawing on some type of, I don't know if it's a fish head or some type of lizard or something, but some type of animal that they are just decomposing quickly. And I'm not getting bit yet, but there are ants everywhere. Fire ants. There's this kind of natural dam. I don't know if it was just made naturally or if maybe some beavers or river rats have made this. But I'm thinking maybe in this little pool back behind it there might be some stuff too. Oh, thought I had something. Keeping this thing weedless is like a chore, guys. I don't know how you guys like these Texas rigs. And like the worm itself is just getting all tore up and chunked up. Right where I keep sticking that hook in. I don't have a lot of experience bass fishing. You guys can probably tell that. Most of my experience is in Northern California, trout fishing. In fact, almost exclusively. Before moving here, I did trout fishing and, some pan fishing for bluegill. But we had some bass fishing. My dad liked bass fishing. But me growing up, trout fishing was always the fun thing to do. Up in Northern California in the creeks. And if I don't get anything off this cast here, we'll keep moving on. I'm just kind of jigging it. Kind of letting it fall, reeling in a little bit. And, if you guys got any suggestions as to how to improve my Texas rig game, or on how to actually work it better, please enlighten me. Let me know. I don't know if you guys can see it very well. I'm not going to go farther down to get it. But right down in here, right in the middle of the channel, there's a big, probably soft-shell turtle about to pop his head up. It's a beautiful little turtle. The water's much clearer down here. I'm not going to try and catch a turtle I don't like. I don't think it's fair to the turtles, and it's not easy to get the hooks out. I've caught a couple in my lifetime. That thing's got to be a turtle. Got to be. Grab my sunglasses. Yeah, and the sand here on the edge of this, right where I'm at, is really soft, so I don't want to get too much closer. Oh yeah, it's a turtle. I can see his legs. So if there's turtles here, there should definitely be bass. You would think. One of the other reasons I stopped here is it's a lot clearer. There's no trees and bushes blocking my view. And I was hoping to maybe see if I could see any bass beds. I'm not even seeing any little panfish in here right now. That turtle is really the first sign of life that I've seen. Beautiful little animal. And see here, even in the middle of Albuquerque, I'm in the Bosque, heading down towards the river. There's still beautiful wildlife to be seen, guys. Alright, I'm going to keep moving. I'm going to leave him alone. Let him keep looking for dinner. And I'll see if I can find something myself to catch. Oh, now look at this, guys. This is nice. See, this is kind of what I grew up fishing, was going through little tiny little trails like this, trying to find that one little hole. And this is just a little offshoot of the river. This is not the river itself. But maybe come on. Maybe I can get some nice casts in. Take my face shield down. My nose is running. I must actually be getting allergies in my old age, guys, because it's a bright sunny day out and my nose is running. Let's see if we can work this Cinco across this little tributary. Like, I'm just going to cast it straight out across, see what I can catch. I don't know what kind of structure's down there. I do see some styrofoam floating by again. Let's see what we can. Oh, damn it. We're going to have to reel this in fast and hope we don't get stuck up on that tree. Oh, come on. The first cast over there, and I lost it. Well, I got out from those, all those bushes and trees where I got tangled up. And literally just right around the corner, this cool little tree that someone's, put some 2x4s in for their kids to climb. And then literally right here, we come up and we find a beautiful spot. Now I would love to try some catfishing in here. I don't have stuff for catfishing with me, But I am going to tie on another, actually I'm going to try a crawfish that's already on a weedless hook. Well, it's got like weed covers. And see if we can just hook into anything. And if not, we'll call it a day. It's been a great video. Even though we haven't caught anything, I only had, you know, an hour or two to really get out here. So I had to go pick my son up from school. But we're going to tie on that crawfish. Just a little soft plastic craw. It's Ned rigged. And we'll cast it upstream and see if we can just work it down and maybe catch something. All right, guys. I got this little yum plastic craw. Don't even know the color. It's like green with red flecks of glitter in it. Don't know if I'm going to catch anything, but we found a new spot to try out. I know there's catfish in this channel. I mean, it's prime. We're going to give this thing a few tosses and then go pick my son up from school. Hopefully we get something. Just one little fish. Doesn't even have to be big. But we're just going to slowly work it along the bottom. We're going to cast it upstream and then work it along the bottom all the way down. On I'm in the... There we go. That wind is catching it. We're kind of out in the middle this time instead of up against the bank. And the current is just kind of dragging it down. That current out there is fast. Would not want to actually wade out, even if this is only a few feet deep. That current is just too fast. Now I'm working up against the current, but I'm right up against the bank now. Current's kind of driven it all the way out from the middle to right up against the bank. Even though my next big catfishing trip is going to be Tingley, which is like next Monday, this is definitely a spot for me to check out next time. Alright guys, this is ABQ Angling, checking out for today. We got skunked, but we weren't really expecting to catch much today. We were just exploring. Would have been nice, and I know that there's probably bass in here. I just don't know where to get to them, and fishing from the shore, not the easiest thing in the world. So, but anyway, I guarantee you I will get a catfish out of this river this summer, guys. I forgot to mention it while we were down there by the river, but that is exactly the area that the officer was talking about earlier. It was the Rio Grande River. Maybe not that specific area, because the Rio Grande covers a long, a very large portion of Albuquerque. But anyway, that's the type of water that they run that hovercraft on. So we're almost back to the car, guys. I'm going to call it for the day. It's been a good day. I'm going to flip my wife out and tell her I fell in. And then tell her, no, I slipped about 1 foot into about 6 inches of water and got my shoes and socks wet. But it's still going to be fun. All right, guys. Again, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Oh, leave a comment down below. Let me know, if I'm working those Texas rigs wrong, if I'm working the craw wrong. Let me know if you know of any good places to fish around Albuquerque. And I will check you guys next time.